Hello friends, this lesson is a very simple introduction to classical guitar. When I was younger I thought classical guitar was the most beautiful sound, and I still do of course, but it's notoriously difficult to play. I'd like to show you a way to at least get you started, get you sounding a bit classical and get you familiar with some very basic concepts so that your journey can have a starting point. We're going to only use one chord, E minor. And the interesting thing about E minor and the interesting thing about the guitar is that actually if you play an E string, G and B, that's an E minor chord. So I'm just playing 3 open strings, 6, 3, 2, and it's E, G, B. They're the 3 notes of the E minor chord. And then there's an E string there, so you have 2 E notes. So those 4 notes actually make an E minor chord without any left hand action, just 4 strings. And that's going to be the core of this lesson because we have a nice E minor chord to work with. This concept is also used in the Metallica song Nothing Else Matters, so it might sound really familiar. Nothing else matters, basically just using open strings to make this arpeggio. Now, we're going to involve some left hand notes of course, but I'll just show you a quick strumming pattern. This is as basic as it gets, I think, for finger picking. I call that the pincer, 2 E strings at once, then just B, G. Very easy. Hope you're doing that. Then we're going to bring in some notes. The scale I'm going to use, 0, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 11, nice classical note, 12. Down again. 12, 11, 8, 7, 5, 3, 2, 0. So they're the notes of the melody I'm going to ask you to improvise. Let's get back to that picking pattern. And I'm just going to start adding some left-handed notes. Just from those notes I told you. 7. That's just an example. So you've got the E minor chord. I've given you this simple picking, but you can do whatever picking you want. I mean, I might just quickly make up another one. And I hope you'll agree with me that that sounds kind of classical and it's not too hard. So there it is, just something to get you started, making your guitar sound like a classical guitar, using nothing but a one-handed open string E minor chord, a very simple E harmonic minor scale, and I'm just inviting you to use my simple finger picking pattern, or much better, make your own, and improvise a simple melody with those notes and see where that leads you. Thank you very much.